Another classic, Rusty Jukes. Archetype on the track. What up? Straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number one, the champion. Yeah, straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here with the first episode of the MLB The Show franchise mode of my favorite team, the Baltimore Orioles. If you guys are super excited about this content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Now, be sure to check out the other series that I am running on this channel. They'll be plugged in the top right corners and at the end of the video. We are doing a WWE 2K24 My GM mode. I'll leave it posted in the top right hand corner right here. Having a lot of fun with that. We're about 4 episodes deep, give or take. Well, 5 by the time this episode airs. And I'm absolutely just having a blast as we are the GM of the Blue brand. Be sure to check out my live streams, which is a co-stream on this and Twitch of the WWE 2K24 My Rise. I'll leave that post in the top right-hand corner right here. Definitely recommend you guys checking that out. We're having a lot of fun over there. We also will be on Twitch at least 3 times a week, maybe 4, with the My Rise. We're going to do the 40 Years of WrestleMania over on 2K24, and we're going to be doing some MLB The Show content over there. I will leave the link to the channel in the video description below. Now, before we get to kind of talking about this roster, what I want to do with it, be sure to check out the channel's sponsor, Dubby Energy. I will leave the link in the video description below. I absolutely love their product. I feel like it is one of the best powder energy drinks on the market. I use it almost on a daily basis. I've mentioned in my other videos, I am currently on a weight loss journey. So far, down about 10 pounds. I feel great. I use their supplement, mostly the hydration formula, although their energy formula is really good too. The hydration formula that I really like is the watermelon lemonade. It is absolutely phenomenal, but my 2 favorite energy blends are the sour gummy bears, which they just dropped, and the Cali Dream. It's a dreamsicle flavored drink. We're gonna get to this episode though. I am super excited about it. I get to play with my favorite team in baseball, the Baltimore Orioles. Now, unlike in years past, we have a fairly stacked roster. This team won 101 games last year. Unfortunately, choked it in the divisional round to the Texas Rangers. We are hoping not to have a repeat of that in this coming franchise. I'm not 100% sure how many seasons I'm going to go with it. It's going to be somewhere between the 2 to 4 mark because I feel like this team is so good. It's just going to be hard to, not win a World Series in 2 to 3 years. So we'll see how things are going, how much I'm enjoying it, everything like that. We are playing on my brand new Xbox Series 1X. I got that over back in February. I got a few games where I've been playing. I've been patiently waiting for this to come out. But there's a couple really interesting pieces on this roster. Obviously, you have the Adley Rutschmans. You have Adley Rutschman, who I feel like is the best catcher in baseball right now. At only 24 years old. We have Gunnar Henderson, who was last year's Rookie of the Year, only looking to improve upon that standout rookie season last year. Currently on the DL, but not going to be in this game for reasons. Felix Bautista, who was the reliever of the year last year, they traded for Corbin Burns and I feel like they got him for a steal. Was it Colby Mayo they traded? It was some halfway decent prospect, DL Hall, and sorry about that, guys. DL Hall and the 34th overall pick in next year's draft, so super excited about that. Grayson Rodriguez, who I still who has the potential to be the number one guy in this rotation, but then you have guys in the minors, Heston Kjerstad. You have Jackson Holiday, who was the number one overall pick last year. You know, Jordan Westberg on the team, who is going to be a solid, capable second baseman. We are going to make one major move now with Felix Bautista's injury being wiped away. I do not see a need for Craig Kimbrell. I feel like I'm very happy the Orioles signed him because it does show that this team is contending. We're going to look to move on from that $13 million deal and maybe get a little bit better in the trade market. Sorry, guys, just super thirsty. So we're going to use this handy dandy trade finder. And I don't want to trade Craig Kimbrell to a division rival. That is definitely not the plan with this. So, again, I just don't want to trade him. So, it's most like it is going to be an NL team. And, again, this isn't super realistic. This is just for fun. This is, as you guys may know, I am a huge baseball fan. I mean, I like a lot of different sports, but I always get so excited to play this game, the show. It's one of my favorite sports games in all of. It's one of my favorite sports games, so I'm super excited about it. We are if we can make a good trade, Cubs now. I like Patrick Wisdom, but at this point, Patrick Wisdom is not going to be supplanting Gunnar Henderson for third base. So we're going to move him to the Nationals. Big move in that deal is Mackenzie Gore. He's a 25-year-old pitcher. I feel like Mackenzie Gore could maybe, I know he has had a little bit of rocky starts in Washington in the past, and we did get a third baseman, good for depth. But we're going to do some signings here. Obviously, we're going to knock the big signings out of the way. Adley Rutschman, he's coming back to the team on a big time, or on a short, big deal, wasn't it? Doesn't really matter. Kyle Bradish, I love Kyle Bradish. At times last year, he looked like he was the ace of the squad when, they brought in Kyle Gibson, who, from what I've read, is kind of floundering in St. Louis. Bet you he wishes he's back in Baltimore now. Corbin Burns, I want to lock him up as early as possible. Kyle Gibson, Jack Flaherty, which I know he went somewhere. We're going to have to bring back Gunnar Henderson 2-year deal. So Anthony Santander, I feel like, even though he's a little bit older, I say older, 28 years old, but I feel like he's good. Yanier Cano, God, I can't talk. I love that move right there. Ryan Mountcastle, who is my favorite Oriole on this team. We got our favorite Oriole right now. I feel like we need to bring him back. And yes, we are going to get that deal locked up for him. Now, oh no, we're not. We're going to do everything we can to keep him because I honestly don't. Yep. I'm not 100% sure about bringing Cedric Mullins back because we have Heston Kjerstad and Colton Cowser in the prospects to bring him back. John Means, he can be a good fifth starter for us. He did pitch a no-hitter a few years ago here. Austin Hayes, I know I've mentioned depth before, but I feel like with Austin Hayes, he's just a good hitter. We're going to have to bring back Grayson. I want to get these guys locked up as soon as possible so I don't have to worry about it later in the season. My second favorite Oriole, Jordan Westberg. We are bringing him back. Dean Kramer, I love Dean Kramer. Everything about this team, I love. And now we're gonna sign Mackenzie Gore to a deal. Again, I only did this deal, well, because to clear up cap space, but to bring back Mackenzie Gore, Heston Kjerstad, who I feel like is going to be a very outstanding prospect. Nobody else I really like. Kyle Stowers, I feel like he could be really good depth, or maybe even, good depth or good, good minor league piece. Ryan McKenna, again, another, just to kind of keep our minors filled. We'll bring him back. Honestly, at midseason, I might end up trading Ramon Urias. But what we are going to do before we get that is we are just going to make sure everybody's position's right. I want Gunnar playing third. I just have to make the adjustment to Yennier Cano. And then we got to call up Felix Bautista. We really need to get that guy. We need to call that guy up. Need to get him going. So we've got some big expectations this year for this team. I feel like this is going to be a really just a really fun team just to kind of get going. I feel like we're going to have we might win the World Series year one. I feel like that's a good place to start, and obviously I know this is all in fun and everything, but my two picks to go to the World Series now, book it. We are at the end of March. Right now, my two picks to go to the World Series are this Baltimore Orioles team and the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, it's just my thought. I think it's going to be great. Blake Snell is still a free agent, and I know he just signed somewhere, but where did he sign? Guys, sound off in the comments. Remind me where Blake Snell signed. But I love this roster, man. I ain't even going to lie. Absolutely love this roster. I feel like this new regime of Mike Elias, Brandon Hyde, everybody in that front office organization has really built a winner. And they got rid of, and again, this is coming from somebody who loved Adam Jones, loved Manny Machado, everybody like that. Feel like we made the right moves to get rid of these guys. Either let them walk or trade them away. We just had to fix the pitching rotation here. We're going to be facing the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim in the home opener. Now, guys, remember, I said I am going to be dropping this once a week, so I'm super excited about it. And, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. That's kind of where I'm going to cut it off. It's just me kind of just playing around with the settings and all that. If you guys like the content, you want to see this channel grow, if you want to see more baseball content like this, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more content. If you want to see more MLB The Show content, Friday. Sunday nights, we will be going live. Sunday nights, unless there is something going on, I could tell you probably the next 2 weeks will not be live on Sunday nights. So what might happen is I might have to do it Sunday like midday. So guys, if you guys want to check that out, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it over there. We'll have to wait and see when that time comes. I'll leave the link in the video description below. I hope y'all have a great day, a great evening, and until next time, my friends, much love and peace out.
The ending, put me in the ring and I'll outbox the best. When I'm balling on the courts, my shots is all net. Baseball field, I'm a grand slam hitter. Can't stand losing, so I never been a quitter. Ice hockey, no goalie couldn't block me. Burning up the tracks, I'm too fast to clock me. Knocking down pins and strike after strike. About to set a new record, I could do this all night. I swam with the sharks and wrestled with the gators. Demolished imitators and abolished all the haters.